Hi, welcome to this 20-minute focus on the core and balance, which might just help you bring a little more balance to your life in general, if you do it enough. Remember that a consistent yoga practice is when we have the benefits of yoga at least once or twice a week, and a 10 or 20-minute practice counts. So you might want a mat. We are going to come to standing, but you may not need a mat at all. You do want to find a chair without any arms and find your seat. Sitting in the middle of the chair so your back isn't leaning against the chair. Feet firmly planted, toes pointing forward. Shoulders falling away from your ears, and there's a string pulling the crown of your head up. And begin to soften around your eyes, soften above and between your eyebrows. Soften your temples, your cheeks, unclench your jaw. Allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears, and then maybe allow them to fall away again. And then bring one hand to your chest and one to your belly, and we'll find our breath. Find some deep inhales and slow, full exhales, feeling the movement of your body with the breath, with your hands. On the inhale, your chest expands, belly fills, and exhale, releasing the air, relaxing your chest and your belly. On the exhale, you might even want to gently draw your belly into your spine to make sure you push all the air out. So many of the benefits of yoga would come if you just sat and did this for 20 minutes. But we'll get moving. On the exhale, bring your hands to your side. Step back a little bit, so when you lift your legs, you're not going to lean back in your chair or fall forward. And on an inhale, lift your arms and your legs up as much as your body wants today. And then exhale, slowly float down. So we're moving with our breath. So you want to take to the top of your inhale to lift your arms and legs to whatever their up is. And then the bottom of your exhale before your hands and your feet come down. And then once more, this time we'll stay up, holding the position but not our breath. Deep inhale, slow, full exhales. Feeling the activation of your core here. And exhale, release. Give your arms and a little shake. And maybe tap your heels, bouncing on your heels. And then come back to you're sitting in the middle of the chair. Bring your arms out to the side. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Take an inhale and exhale, twist to the right. Deep inhale to twist over to the left. Slow, full exhale back to the right. Keeping your feet firmly planted. energy build. And inhale back to the center. Exhale, let your arms come down if you haven't already. And bring your arms back out to the side. And this time, interlace your hands behind your head. Or if that's too much, you could also just gently touch the sides of your head. On an inhale, expand your chest, open your elbows. Exhale, draw your elbows in as you crunch forward. Inhale, expand your chest, look slightly up. Exhale, draw your belly into your spine, tucking your chin to your chest. Very easy on the back way to do some sit-ups. Deep inhale, slow, full exhale. Remembering that our nervous system really appreciates it when we breathe deeply and fully. And when we move with those breaths, we also protect our body because we're more likely to notice if something is too much. And since we're here to take care of ourselves, and if anything causes you pain or discomfort, then don't do it, or do it less, or do it differently. You can always stop and just take some deep breaths. And next time you inhale up, release your arms to the side, and exhale, let them float on down. Exchange a breath. And then bring your arms back out, and again, behind your head, whatever that means to you today. And take a deep inhale, and bring the right elbow to your lifted left knee. And inhale up. We'll stay on that side. Exhale down. Inhale, opening up. So your elbow's coming towards your knee. If it touches, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Deep inhale, slow, full exhale. And next time you exhale, stay there for a breath or two. And then inhale back up. Exhale, let your arms come down. Again, exchange a breath. And then bring the arms back up and we'll do the other side. Inhale, open your elbows. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. And next time you exhale, stay there. Take a few deep breaths. And inhale, open up. And exhale, let your arms come down. Bring your hands to rest on your thighs. And on an inhale, slide your hands towards your body as you tilt forward, lifting your chest and your face into a version of cow. And then exhale, rounding your back, belly to spine, chin to chest, hands out towards your knees like a cat. So on the inhale, you're like a cow about to make some noise. And on the exhale, you're like a cat who's just waking up. On the inhale, you might notice an arch in your back. And the exhale, rounding your back. Please follow the no pain principle here as far as it concerns your back. And do it less or more. And next time, inhale up. And exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Take a couple breaths here, noticing how you're feeling. Notice any sensations in your core. And then once again, step back enough that you can, when you lift your feet up, you won't feel like you're falling out of your chair. And lift up your arms and your legs, kind of like Frankenstein, and then begin some fluttering. Continue with the deep breaths. So maybe you're doing 2 or 3 or 4 kicks with an inhale, and 2 or 3 or 4 with the exhale. Someone the other day in one of my in-person classes said this was like a child, a toddler, having a tantrum, which is a fun image, actually. If we all got on the floor and had tantrums, we might feel a lot better, right? About 10 more seconds. And exhale, lower down. Take a moment to find your breath. And now we're going to come to standing. Option to stay seated. You can do everything we're about to do seated as well. You want to come to standing. Please come behind your chair so that you can use your chair to support you. I'm going to come to the side like this so you can see me using the chair, but also see my body. So the first thing we're going to do, bring your feet about the distance of the chair. And on an inhale, lift up your right heel. Exhale, let it come down. Inhale the left heel. Exhale down. So just back and forth like that, moving slowly and mindfully with your breath. And if at any point you'd like to lift up your foot, you may. If you're lifting up your foot, you might bend your knees as you come down. And the chair's in front of you to use as much as you need to. Continuing with the deep breaths, moving with them. And we'll do one more time each side. And release. Give your legs a little shake. I'm going to turn to face you here, but remember, if you're standing, you're behind your chair. So we're going to do a little bit of a tree. A lot of options here. Watch me first. You can lift up your heel. You can bring that heel to your ankle. You can lift your foot like a flamingo. You could bring your foot to your calf. Lots of options. You can do those in your chair as well. So root into your left foot, so the weight is in your left foot. Lift up your right heel. Find something to look at that isn't me, that isn't moving. Some spot on the floor or something on your wall. And then find your position. A lot of options, remember. And the most important thing here is that you keep breathing deeply and fully. So if you need to have your toes resting on the floor to allow yourself to breathe, that's fine. If you need to hold onto your chair, that's fine. You might bring one or both hands to your chest. And if you're able to breathe deeply and fully there, you might lift one or both arms up above your head. And exhale, release. Give your legs a little shake. And then root, we'll do the other side. So root into the right foot. Lift up the left heel. Find something to look at. Find your breath. And then lift that left foot up a little bit, or a lot. Deep breaths. Maybe bring one or both hands to your chest. Try not to compare one side to the other. Try to just be right where you are right now. Accepting and loving your body for where it is. Maybe reaching one or both arms up. And exhale, release. And give your legs a little shake. Shake your arms. Maybe bounce on your heels. This is an awesome thing to do first thing when you wake up in the morning. You could do it, set a timer, do it for 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not going to do it quite that long right now, but I encourage you to try. And come to stillness. And then make your way back to your chair. And allow yourself to slide back towards the back of your chair. Bring your hands to your side. And on an inhale, stretch your arms and your legs up. And exhale, let them come down. And then again, big stretch up. This time, maybe make fist, flex your feet. And exhale down. And once more, make fist, flex your feet, maybe squeeze your mouth. And release. And allow yourself to get comfortable in your chair. If you're comfortable getting down to your mat or the floor, you're also welcome to go there, as long as you're able to easily get back up. Wherever you are, return to those deep breaths. With each exhale, feeling your body sinking into the chair or the floor. Noticing that sensation of your body, letting go of some stress and tension. I invite you to stay here, breathing deeply and fully, rest in your body for as long as you like. Remembering to thank yourself for taking this time to show yourself some love and kindness today or tonight. Until next time, bye.